The spring election is next Tuesday, and it's already breaking records when it comes to turnouts and the amount of outside money coming in to support Supreme Court candidates. I'm NBC 26 Today's McLeod Hageman in Green Bay, checking in with the city clerk about everything you need to know, whether you plan to cast your ballot in person or absentee.
Call your local clerk and talk to them because we are ready, willing, and excited to help voters get the right information.
Green Bay City Clerk Celestine Jeffries, busy protecting voters from misinformation about next week's election, like reporting when postcards were sent to voters with the wrong election date or circulating flyers with inaccurate information about races. Both instances, Jeffries says she reported to the Wisconsin Elections Commission.
I think that people really need to exercise an abundance of caution when they get things like that are unsolicited.
What different preparations have you had to do this time in comparison to previous elections?
Sure. So, I have to say, Mac, it feels a little bit more like November.
According to Wiz Politics, this year's Supreme Court race between Brad Schimmel and Susan Crawford has already shattered spending records at $76 million, surpassing 2023's spring Supreme Court race of $56 million, where Janet Protasewicz edged out Dan Kelly. Jeffries adding Supreme Court races often lead to a higher voter turnout, but since this year's spring election doesn't include Green Bay's mayoral race,
we don't have quite the same number of absentee ballots we did in November,
Okay.
But we definitely have a really nice, brisk turnout for in-person voting, absentee voting, and then also in the by-mail ballots.
Jeffries says the city's nearly 50 tabulators have been tested and ready to start counting votes Tuesday night. She says the most important advice she can share with voters is to simply remember their ID when they decide to cast their ballots.
As a reminder, the spring election kicks off next Tuesday, and at a lot of places, doors open at 7 o'clock and then they close at 8 p.m. I am told if you are in line by that time, you will still get your chance to vote. To learn more about everything that you need to know before casting your ballot, just check out our website. That's NBC26.com. Reporting from Green Bay, McLeod Hageman, NBC 26.